Hi, it's Melissa, and I have another process video today for my Making Lemonade series. I'm using my November Click Kit, and there's just a look at it there. And this layout is all about finding inspiration by taking on a challenge. So I'm scrap lifting this layout that Erica from Click Kits made. She's one of the owners of Click Kits, and she's an amazing scrapbooker. And she had actually scrap lifted Elizabeta, who is another one of the girls on the design team. And so over on the Click, which is the Facebook group for subscribers to Click Kits, Sandy, who you'll know as Oh Snap Gonzo, she asked if anyone was up for a challenge, and one of the girls over there suggested that we had to use some flair. So I thought it'd be perfect to keep using my November kit because I knew that I had one piece of flair left. And I had kept this paper with the houses on it. It's just beautiful. And the quote at the top, I think it says, "I love you in the morning, I love you in the noon, I love you in the afternoon underneath the moon," or something along those lines. I probably got it wrong. I can't read it from here, but anyway, it's a song. I can't remember what song it is, but it's just beautiful. So I'm going a bit crazy on this layout, and because the background paper is so busy, so I needed to tone it down a bit. So I just used some white gesso, and I added some at the top as well. I didn't know what I was going to do there, but I knew that I wanted to add something. And so now I'm wanting to just get into all my scraps and get some of those strips happening, like what Erica had on her layout. And so some of them I'm tearing, some of them I'm cutting, and then later on you'll see that I get my scallop border punch out. There it is. And that just adds a bit of interest as well. So I tried not to overthink it, and I tried to use up smaller pieces that I had. They didn't have to cut too many, they were just perfect to use. So here I'm adding them, and this ends up being a really, really busy layout, but I think that it's just fun to play, and I just had so much fun with it. And so I had Erica's layout on my computer, I just had it on the screen, so I referred to it. I wanted to take the idea of the paper strips, but then give it my own twist. And if you've seen Elizabeta's layout, I think she has a process video for it too. She did strips all horizontal. Erica has done them vertical, and I've kind of played off that as well. So it's actually really fun to take inspiration from somebody else, and especially it's scrap lifting. You can do whatever you want. There's no hard and fast rules. It just gives you inspiration. So definitely, if you're lacking in mojo, take someone else's layout and jump off from it. And I just want to say though, when you do scrap lift somebody, it is really important to acknowledge that person. So if you're posting it somewhere on your blog, on a gallery, on your YouTube channel like I'm doing, do acknowledge the person that inspired you. So in this case, it's Erica and Elizabeta. And Sandy herself also played along in scrap lifting Elizabeta, and she also did an amazing layout. So here I've just used my X-Acto knife, and I've just trimmed around the edge of that circle so I can put that circle over my photo and have the rest of the card underneath. And that's, I think it's a printable, that one. It's exclusive to the kit. And here you'll see that when you don't have enough paper, you can make it look like you've gone completely underneath by I just ripped it in half and then tried to line it up, using my grid. And so you'd never know that the paper doesn't go underneath. And I could have done them with all the bits that go under the photo, but I was just keen to get this one made quickly and use up some bits and pieces. So as you can see, I've still got quite a lot left, and when I lift that tray up, you'll see I've got even more underneath. So I've made a lot with this kit already, and I think I've still got some plans to make some more. So here I'm just going through, trying to see if there's anything else I want to add. I think I kind of forgot that the background paper is very busy, so this will just add a bit more on top. And I like it in the end. I like how busy it is. So a bit about the photo. It's my two daughters, and they are 5 years apart in age, just under 5 years apart. And so Brielle, this is our little one, she got Azaria's hairbrush, and because I brush her hair, she wanted to copy what I do and brush Azaria's hair. And Azaria is really lovely at letting her help and letting her do stuff. And she gets away with quite a lot of stuff, number 3 seems to. So she let her brush her hair. And I've got another photo which is more focused, I think, on Brielle's face than Azaria. And so I'm planning to scrap that photo as well, and that one will go into Brielle's album, but this one will go into Azaria's album. So that little die cut piece that says Best Friends, and it's glittery and it's really cute. It's from the Pink Paisley Cedar Lane collection, which was an add-on to the kit, and I got the ephemera pack. And so I thought it's perfect because these two are best friends. And they have a really special friendship that I've just noticed recently. So it's lovely. I want to encourage that. And it's something I pray for my children, that they will have a great friendship with each other. So I'm still waiting for that gesso to dry. So I like to do as much as I can on my kind of cluster, I guess, photo mat cluster. And so I've added, excuse me, still got hay fever, so that's why I'm sounding still nasally. I've added one of those pleather bows from We Are Memory Keepers, and I've made a tag with the offcut from another tag, and that's from Pink Paisley Cedar Lane, I believe. And so I'm just tucking that behind my photo. And I will come in with, some twine. This is actually the last piece of twine. I think it's hemp twine that came in the kit. I use the entire lot of twine for string on my tags, and as you know, I can't leave a tag without string. So now it's time to adhere this entire, I guess it's a cluster, down. And when I positioned it, I found that a lot of my bits were too long, so I just got my scissors, trimmed some off and ripped some, and just checking the placement there, and I'll just stick the whole lot down with double-sided tape as always. So I'm not wanting to cover up too much of the houses. I want them to be seen in the background. And the reason I chose this photo was because this is a photo that was taken at home. So I like the fact that that kind of reflects in the photos, in the houses. And I had this really thin piece. This was off one of the cut-apart sheets from We Are Memory Keepers, and I had done a scallop border punch, and this was just the piece that was left over, and always leaves a thin piece, and so I thought it was perfect just to go up the top, and it needed something at the top to balance off the heaviness of the bottom. And so really happy to be using this little blue frame. It's got floral on it, and I have tried to use it so many times in so many layouts and projects, and always felt like I just couldn't use it because it's so beautiful that nothing was really doing it justice. So in this one I decided I'm just going to use it. I love how it looks at the top. I had a go at doing some kind of messy twine underneath, and not entirely happy with it, but it's the first time, or it's the first time in a long time that I've done this, and in the end I just went, no, I'm just going to commit to it, stapled it down, and that's what I'm doing there, stapled the twine, and then I'm just going to glue that flare badge on top. So the challenge was to use flare badge, and of course I added to the challenge by scraplifting Erica's layout. So I've just adhered that with Tombow as always. Now I have this little love die cut, it's from Cedar Lane as well, and I'm just using a banner sticker from the sticker sheet that we got in the kit, and it's from Wildflowers, and I'm just going to put the love over the top of the banner. And I think I just stapled that as well. So now I'm adding some gold colour shine, and I'm probably adding that to every single layout that I make. And I really should have done my journaling first, but I wasn't sure where I wanted it. And I find that you can write over the top of the gold colour shine. So I just wrote a little bit about the photo, about their relationship. It's not the best position for journaling because of the quote there, but there really wasn't anywhere else, so it's fine. And now I'm adding my title. I'm just calling it My Two Girls, and I'm using the little navy tile stickers for the My and Two, and the Dear Lizzie puffy stickers for the girls. And they are so beautiful. I could do with some more of them. I just love them. And I think at the top I've added A and B for Azaria and Brielle, and that's nearing the end of my layout. So I've added some just some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals under some of the elements, and I've added that gold sticker floral at the bottom. So a little bit of black colour shine, and I'm coming out to the end. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are inspired to partake in a challenge just like I did.